Alright, welcome to the Dice Hate Me unboxing of Warhammer Quest, Blackstone Fortress. This is one in the line of the Warhammer Quest series. This is the first foray into the 41st Millennium, which is the Warhammer 40k universe. They've been producing Warhammer Quest for many years. Back in the day, also known as Advanced Hero Quest, and you may have played the very famous, streamlined and mainstream version Hero Quest. Anyway, I got this from my buddy Dan Patrice for Christmas, and it's been sitting around, and we just want to dig into it. And so finally I figured I'll just sit down and do a quick unboxing here. You can see it's really heavy, it's a huge box. Games Workshop's always cramming things into boxes, and look, of course, it's got tons of miniatures. I'm just going to go ahead and unwrap this because there's probably a little bit of glare here, so you'll be able to see the back of the box better. Alright, so maybe you'll be able to see the box a little bit better. Blackstone Fortress is going to be a campaign-based kind of adventure in the 41st Millennium. If you're familiar with Warhammer 40k, you'll know a lot of the things that go into be part of the mythos that surrounds everything that's in the 40k universe. We've got several different explorers here. We've got some things they can fight sort of in a dungeon crawly kind of way. Variable maps, and a really big bad chaos lord to face down eventually. Let's get inside the box. Oh, it's heavy. It's so heavy. Can't even get it open. There we go. Of course, first thing we do when we unlock, look at all these. Oh, glorious sprues. So one thing that Games Workshop has done a really good job with lately with Citadel miniatures is they have improved their plastics detail. In the past like 10 to 15 years, that's what they worked on extensively. So all of these boxes, you would think, maybe, oh, well, maybe I want, pewter. But most of you who are probably interested in watching this video already know that most of the things you're gonna be getting is plastics, but you're gonna have a lot of assembly here. They're not pre-assembled, and that's okay because you can actually go take your time. That's part of the fun. It's assembling it, eventually painting them, putting them into the campaigns. And so we see here, just tons of sprues of stuff. The back of the box, we'll flip it back over so you can see kind of the full color ones of these later. And here we have an insert. Looks like mainly just a poster. This is interesting. I guess it's just to keep these sprues separate from the other stuff in the bottom of the box, but we'll see. Warhammer Quest, Blackstone Fortress. Hidden Vault envelope. Do not open until the Hidden Vault quest has been completed. So, obviously, we've got some sort of, hidden things for campaigns. Should be kind of fun. We've got a deck of cards here. Warhammer Quest, Blackstone Fortress encounter cards. So, I am not going to open those up. Well, I am. Hold on. So, I guess it just, you see these, and it tells you what kind of encounter you're going to have. Negative occultists, traitor guardsmen. These are all the baddies in the box. Spindle drones, those sound fun. So there's your encounter deck. We have a sample chapter. Well, from the Black Library. So this is the series of books that are set in the Warhammer 40k universe. Well, I mean, they do Warhammer ones as well. This is going to give you some backstory. That's one thing about adventuring in the Games Workshop world. They love their fluff, and you kind of get into it. So, sample chapter of the Blackstone Fortress book from Darius Hinks. Tons of dice. Looks like we've got regular D6s, and of course Games Workshop's always going to have some custom dice, which you can always buy more of. Doesn't look like we got any scatter dice. All of you 40k second edition players out there, remember those? Those are fun. We've got the rule book. Well, let's crack that open. So we've got the rules. Read this first. We've got combat. Read this when combat occurs. You might want to read it before then because there's probably a lot of rules here. Okay. Data sheets for use in games of Warhammer 40. Ooh, well, you can use these in games of 40k. Oh yeah, they have data sheets for the latest edition of 40k, so you can use your models in 40k as special characters and everything else. That's cool. That's a good addition. Precipice. Read this when you return to Precipice, whatever that means. We don't know that yet. And the story of the Blackstone Fortress, the background. So again, they're always going to put a lot into the story and the fluff. Even star charts of the Western Reaches. Lots and lots of colorful illustrations. Also even talking about the different explorers, which is nice too, because you really want to get into, if you're going to play a campaign game that's got a little bit of role playing in it, you want to understand what you're doing. That Imperial robot is awesome. Got a crew tracker, we got some rattlings. There's a dwarf psyker too, or a squat psyker, I don't know. Anyway, saw them on the back. So there's all those, and then we have, looks like no glue required. Oh, this is the assembly instructions. So you can know what piece goes with what and what sprue. Gluing everything together the proper way so you don't mess everything up. Even some painting suggestions. You know, they always have, the Citadel crew always does good paint jobs. On the back here, it even gives you, of course, your official Citadel paints that you can buy to paint them exactly like they have them in the pictures here, which of course you can buy sets of. I already have tons of those, and some of you out there probably do as well. But they make it easy to get into it. Their paints are a little more expensive than some of the other ones out there, but I think they coat miniatures really well, and so I prefer to use them. So, rulebook, really quickly, didn't look at that too much, but the miniatures, all the stuff you're supposed to have in the box, basic rules set up for the maps, all the dice, what they do. Pretty nice. We get into whatever this is. Oh, it's just baggies. Baggies to store things in, but it's got like the Blackstone Fortress, or yeah, some sort of illustration for it there, if you can see that. We've got smaller ones as Blackstone Fortress, all labeled for you. Oh my goodness, more cards. I don't think I'm going to open these up because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. Of course, they don't put any spoiler cards on the back, so I guess there are things that you may find. Stronghold artifacts probably that you can find and will benefit you along your journey. When you explore, combat cards, maybe setups where combats occur. Don't know yet, haven't read the rules. But I mean, just tons of cards. These look like, for determined initiative, depending on who goes adventuring. So you can plan that out apparently. Draw the bases. Those are not any secret or anything like that. Those are just going to be for your main characters. And what do we have here? Ooh, new threats. Chaos Beastmen. Here, let's open this up, find out what this is. Okay. Don't know what that means, but cool. Stronghold. Discovery cards. Ooh, a clue. So I'm not going to dig too much into this because I don't want to be spoiled, but you got a bunch of discovery, and then, legacy cards. Interesting. Oh, they must persist from campaign game to campaign game, so it'll give you some new challenges that will persist. That's pretty cool. So, yet another deck of cards. We have, looks like our character cards with places where you're going to put the dice when you're performing the actions, at least from what I understand. Let's go ahead and open those up. Janus Drake, Rogue Trader. Tadeus the Purifier, Ministorum Priest. Espern Locarno, Imperial Navigator. Man, he's got a heck of a head on him. Pius Vorn, Missionary Zealot. He's got a flamethrower, flamer, which is going to be awesome. Rain and Rouse, those are Rattlings, Rattling Twins. Oh, so they have a front and back. Find out what that means. Oh, inspired, I guess when they get inspired. Cool. UR-025 Imperial Robot. This guy is awesome. This is who I want to play. Dahyak Grek, Root Tracker. Amalin Shadow Guide. A Suryani Ranger, of course. Last name is Shadow Guide. It's an Eldar for you. One of those crazy space elves. And a Trader Guardsman. So these are all going to be the people that you're, or creatures that you're facing, or even robots and drones. Rogue Psyker, Chaos Beastman, Chaos Space Marine, and Obsidious Malix, who is the Chaos Lord. So you're going to be facing a lot of chaos-based forces in the Blackstone Fortress. Let's move these so we can take a look at the tiles. There's a lot of them. Ugh, it's like in Space Hulk. There's a lot in the Space Hulk box too. Let's open those up, why not? Alright, well, as you can see, it looks like 3mm thick. As usual, figured it probably would be. Games Workshop doesn't really skimp on their punch board. These are all the variable layout tiles for the game. Cool looking spots. Sword tracker board, don't know what that does yet. Lots of chits. And oh, ships. Must be things that are in orbit or things that you can take. The Steed of Matharir. That's an Eldar ship. It's gotta be. Rogue Eldar ship, probably. Anyway, this is pretty cool. Lots of interesting things here. Can't wait to dig in and explore. Maybe we'll try to do some sort of a video review for this later on, but hopefully you have enjoyed this unboxing of Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. Again, here's a shot of the box so you can see all the goodies you get. Thanks for watching.